The information on this video and reference material is for interest and education only, and is in no way a prescription or substitute for professional help. It is not a substitute for a botanist when identifying plants or even a good field guide. We assume no responsibility for the plants that you eat, use, or the effects they may have on you. Make certain that the plants you use are identified correctly and that they are unadulterated. Do you remember being told to help weed the garden as a child? Dandelions are usually considered pests, worse than poison oak, and if left alone, they can take over the entire garden. Turns out, this weed is very valuable. Different cultures have been enjoying dandelions as part of their staple foods since 200 BC. It's a great food resource as it is widely available and can save you from starvation if you are out in the wild. The name dandelion comes from the French dandelion, which means lion's tooth. This refers to the shape and coarse texture of the leaves. The tastiest dandelions can be found in shady, lush, grassy places. They're also delicious if they've been left alone to grow in flower beds. The best time to harvest is in the spring or fall, before the plant blooms. Otherwise, it can become very bitter. For milder tasting leaves, you can blanch the leaves by covering them with something heavy like a flower pot. Some dandelions have been raised in root cellars and can produce a very mild flavor. By transporting minerals, especially calcium, dandelions can actually improve and heal soil. Every part of the dandelion is edible, but the center bud is many people's favorite. You can cook the bud in salted boiling water for about 3 minutes. It tastes quite like artichoke. You can also add the buds to omelets or pickle them. The yellow blossom can also make a decent snack, or you can make jelly with it. Please make sure you remove the green base of the flower. That part can be very bitter. The healthiest part of the dandelion is the leaves. Many people add the leaves to salads, and you can just preserve them as pot herbs. The best time to pick the greens are in early spring or fall, before they flower. If cooking the leaves, put them into boiling water to cut down on bitterness. If there is a lot of dirt coming off of the plant, you may want to cook the leaves in several changes of water. Dandelions also have a white crown, or heart. To find it, cut the dandelion about 1 inch below the surface of the ground. This heart can be steamed, added to soups, salads, sandwiches, or stir-fries. The root is also edible. Make sure you wash the root well before you slice them and boil them, much like you would prepare carrots. You can also bake the root in foil and add it to stir-fries and soups. How to make dandelion coffee. Rinse the dandelion roots outside to get most of the dirt off. Then wash the roots in the sink until the water runs clear. Wrap the roots in foil, then place them on a bake tray. Put them in the oven for 20 to 30 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Unwrap the roots and grind them in a blender until they're a powder. Brew the powder in a coffee maker or pour hot water over the root powder. One to 2 teaspoons of root powder makes 8 ounces of dandelion coffee. Enjoy your nutritious, tasty drink. Not only does this plant provide many interesting recipes, but it is also nutritious. It has about 4 times the nutritive value of lettuce by weight. It also has 25 times the amount of vitamin A as tomato juice. It is also high in vitamins C, K, B, copper, and calcium. The dandelion has been known to help liver, kidney, and gallbladder conditions. It can also help with anemia, hyperglycemia, constipation, and it acts as a great blood builder. So the next time you see a field of dandelions, consider picking a few to bring home for a new recipe. Please make sure you do not harvest dandelions from an area that has been exposed to pesticides or other chemicals.